Hello and welcome to this tutorial. First, I'm going to put some moisturizer all over my face and my neck. And then I'm going to put some eye cream all over the underside of my eyes and my lid and all the way to my brow bone. After that, you want to wait for the moisturizer to soak into your skin. Right now, I'm drinking out of my Yoda cup. Trying to adjust the camera, and I'm drinking out of my Yoda cup. It's hot chocolate, of course. It's the best. And I just want to show you my books. This is a book I got at Target. It's a Star Wars Legends book. I've always wanted to read a Star Wars Legends book, and I might cosplay the girl on the front of the cover. Then I got this book that my boyfriend gifted me for Christmas. It's called Poisoned, and it is a twisted story of Snow White. It's not the Disney twisted version, but it's really good. And I also got this book at Target, and it is the Disney Tangled twisted story, and I can't wait to read it. All right, so next I'm gonna use this on my upper lip. It's a tool to get rid of hair. It's very, very cool. It's got a light attached to it so you can see. It just gets rid of that hair. And then I'm going to go in with this moisturizing lip balm just to moisturize my lips and wait until all that soaks in my skin. Next, I've got the Fit Me Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation in 115. I'm going to put that all over my face and my neck. Usually I just put some on the back of my hand, and then I just use that with my fingers to just distribute that to the places on my face and then smooth it in with my hands. I'm doing this on my neck as well. You want to get your neck too, just so it matches. Your neck is going to be paler than your face because your face sees the sun a lot more. It's more prominent than your neck. Your neck is underneath your chin, so it doesn't get a lot of sun. So just keep that in mind and blend, blend, blend. You want to make sure that everything is blended into your skin. You don't want to skip any places. You just want to make sure everything is blended. This is a great foundation if you have like really large pores and you have really, really, sorry, I'm still kind of getting over something. Really oily skin. This is really good to mattify your face and get rid of any bumps or blemishes that you have, like just to like cover that up and make sure that it's just not visible. It's very, very good. And then after you have done all your foundation, you just want to go back and you want to make sure that every single crevice of your face and your neck is all covered in the foundation. I definitely double up underneath my eyes just because I get dark circles. And then you want to wait for that to dry on your face. I am drinking out of my Yoda cup, and I'm just waiting for all of that to dry. Now, the reason why we want to wait for everything to dry on our face is because when you are going in with your concealer, you want to make sure that you're not rubbing off the foundation. Now, I'm using a contour color by Charlotte Tilbury. There are other options. This is quite expensive, but it works so well. I used Afterpay to buy all my Charlotte Tilbury products because that is a very expensive line. It's very nice and prestige. It works great, but it's definitely on the more expensive side. So here I'm just putting dots around my forehead, I'm going to draw underneath my chin not on top of the line, my jawline. It's underneath my jawline, just to get rid of that extra fat that I want to make sure is just not as visible as it was before. Contouring is the best for like making sure that there are features that are more shadowed, and you want to make sure like everything is prominent, because it's just really great to just accentuate your jawbones, your features, like your bones of your face, basically. You're contouring the crevices. And also, look at my nose. It's really different. I'm using my hand again. Yes, my hand to pat that in. And I'm really going to emphasize that, guys. Pat it in. Don't rub it. You have to pat it in. And when you're doing it into your forehead, you want to pat that. I kind of messed up, but you can blend it out. It's very blendable. You want to pat it into your hairline. Now, I know that sounds like, what? You want to get it in my hair? You want me to put it in my hair? It is so close to your hair. It has to be, because it just makes it look a lot better, in my opinion. And the reason why I did some contour underneath my bottom lip is because I want to make my lips look a little bit bigger. I have kind of small lips, and I want to accentuate that the best I can. So on the underneath, I am smoothing it out, not patting it. But it is essential to make sure that everything is blended underneath so that you don't get too prominent of a shadow, because you don't want to look like you have a beard underneath there. We're not going for the bearded lady look from The Greatest Showman. So we're just going to smooth that out and blend it in as best we can. And that's just going to really take care of that double chin that some people have. I know I have it. If you don't have it, you're blessed. So I'm just smoothing out the contour. I put too much on my nose. So that happens a lot with this wand. It just comes out a lot. So I'm just patting that in. And my eyes, I like to put some on my eyes just for some depth, and to add that for the eyeshadow to stick onto. It just works that way. And I'm really patting that in. You don't want to smooth it. You just want to pat that in and just make sure it's all blended. So I know I put a lot on my nose. I'm going to smooth that out, and you'll just see a big difference once I am going to put some foundation on the lighter parts of my nose where I did not put contour on. I'm talking to my grandpa. But I'm smoothing that out even better. I like to have a round-tipped nose, like a little button nose, so I created that with the contour. As you can see, I'm overwhelmed by how dark my contour is. But that's okay, because you can take some of this foundation that you put on earlier, and you can put it down the bridge of your nose and the tip and the sides where you didn't put the contour on. So now we're going to take our finger and we're going to clean it with the makeup remover rag, and then oh my gosh, it's not a rag, it's something else. But we're going to blend that into our skin, definitely on the tip too, if you want that defined, and underneath your nose where you didn't put contour on, and the sides where you didn't put contour on. And you just want to blend that into your skin, and it will soften that up a little bit. It will soften it up, and if you have to, you can put some on top of the contour Not a lot. You don't want to put too much because that will take away from the contour. But if you want to smooth it out, it'll make it look so much better. I'm going to put the Colourpop Shock Blush in Thanks for the Memories on the very top of my cheekbones, because it depends on how you want to put blush on, really. I mean, the apples of your cheeks, you can put that on, but I like to put it up on my cheekbones because it makes my face look so much more chiseled, and I really like that chiseled look. And my forehead, my chin, and the tips of my nose, or the tip of my nose, and I also put that on the very top of my eyes, I guess. I'm not really good at saying anything, but I'm taking this Violet Voss palette, and I'm going to take the color Desert Sand. I got this as a gift from my sister for Christmas. I'm going to take that color, and I'm focusing it on the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm packing it in. And when you use eyeshadow, you can use it with a brush. You know, you can always go in with a brush. My brushes are not clean at the moment, so I am using my hands. And I'm just taking my finger, and I am just making sure that no eyeshadow got out of that area on the bottom part of my face, of my eye. I'm just going in on the other side, the same thing, doing the same thing. When you're using it with your finger, the same rule applies. I'm so sorry, you guys. I am not feeling my best. My voice is just giving me crap right now. I don't know what the deal is, but it's snowy outside. It's very, very snowy outside, and when the weather changes, my body just decides to be a pain. So the same rule applies. When you use eyeshadow with your finger or your brush, you want to, and we're going in with this darker color. It's a deep rusty color. We're going on the outer corner of our eye. We don't want to go into too far to our tear duct or over there. We want to go on the outer corner. And when we go in the outer corner, we want to deepen that area as much as we can, because we want to define that outer V corner. The outer V of your eye is what they usually say. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. But when you pat that in, you want to pat hard when you want more color, and when you want less color, you're going to lightly use your finger, because that will give you less color, and you can just blend it by simply tapping your eyes. And it's the same thing with the brush. You want to make sure that you are going in, and if you want to deepen the color, if you want more color, you have to do it harder. Then I'm not saying poke your eyes out, but just make sure that you go in with a deeper hand when you're adding more color. It's so important to remember that, because when you put too much on, you will have to redo the look or simply create another look. But we're going to go in with the darker, deep brown color. It's almost black, but it's brown. And we're going to put that on our outer corners of our eyes. And we're just going to pack that in with our fingers or our brush. And we're going to really simply blend that out. You can see I went with a lighter hand when dealing with blending. You can do that with your finger or your brush. It's totally up to you. If you want to use your brush, you can. I have been using my fingers. Why? My brushes have not been cleaned, and I need to clean them. And I kind of think I'm starting to like the way it looks when I use my fingers for some reason. Especially when I'm using a shimmer color and I'm packing it on my lid. It looks amazing. So I'm just blending the outer corner, and you can see it's kind of seamless. I'm liking it. Especially I'm getting sick, so I'm I'm having some sniffles in the video, but you wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. I'm taking this Morphe color. It's jelly eyeshadow from the Morphe line, and this Morphe brush, it's for packing on glitter, but I am using it to pack on this jelly eyeshadow. Now, I love this jelly eyeshadow. It's in Starry Sky. I got it at Ulta. It was, I think, maybe $12, I think. I'm not entirely positive. I will check later. But it's extremely glittery, and I really like glitter. I can't help it. And blue is my absolute favorite color besides pink. You'll see a lot of blue and pink makeup looks, and with a lot of neutral looks on this channel. I'm sorry, I just really like those colors. And I'm trying to use this. Now, it's not the best tool to use this with. I think glitter, it was made to put on glitter. So, I mean, you can use it if you want. I just really prefer, I'm going in and patting all that down with my finger, sorry. And I did the other eye. And then I'm taking this Charlotte Tilbury Chameleon color stick in the color Golden Quartz. This is so perfect for people with hazel brown or hazel eyes. I have hazel brown eyes. I have a dark green rim around my eye. The iris, is it the iris? I think it is. I don't know. But I'm trying to perfect a line just on the outer edge of my eyes and atop the outer edge of my eyes on top, and pushing that into my eyelashes to deepen that corner up a little more. If you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain it, and I'm not really the best at it, so I'm trying, you guys. I am just using it and creating a wing on both sides of my eyes. This is just a really nice one. And then the NYX Golden Eye Eyeliner, I have been using this to do my under my eyes, to line under my eyes. I love this stuff, you guys. I love gold. I love blue. I love I love pink. I like anything that sparkles, anything that's metallic. You'll see a lot of that on this channel. I'm sorry. I really like it. I'm just lining where I didn't put the chameleon color. And then I'm taking this Charlotte Tilbury mascara. Now, guys, I know I've been using a lot of Charlotte Tilbury, but I bought this as a Christmas gift for myself, and I used Afterpay. Guys, Charlotte Tilbury is great products. I've heard a lot of people rave about it, so I had to try it. It is really great. If you don't get anything, get the mascara. Get the mascara. If you can't afford it, the only thing you can do is like Afterpay, because Afterpay helps you do payments so that you can buy it, but not, have to wait a long time to receive it. But that's what I used. And then I'm using this L'Oreal Eyebrow Definer. I think that's what it's called. I'm using that to brush into my eyebrows. I'm going the direction of my eyebrow hair growth. Because you want to make sure that you go in the direction of your hair growth. You can't just, draw a line on your eyebrows. That's not how it goes. Everyone has different eyebrows. Everyone has different techniques. Everyone, you just do what you feel is best for your eyebrows. If you know your eyebrows Like, you're the only one who knows your own eyebrows. And you know how they grow and what they, you know, what they feel like. I'm really bad at this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Eyebrow Definer. I'm just going to use that word. I don't know exactly the product. I will list all the products down below if you have questions on what I'm using. But it's just a simple eyebrow definer with a different shape for the actual pencil. And I am going in the direction of my hair growth. I was blessed with arched brows. I really like my eyebrows. I have not tweezed them in a while, so I'm sorry about the hair growth. It looks a little savage, but you know, in the worst sense of the word. I'm brushing my eyebrows up. That has been a really hot trend, is to brush your hairs up. It was started by a Hollywood actress in the 1960s. And her name was Sharon Tate, and she always brushed her eyebrows up, like her eyebrows hairs went up. And it just looked really, really good on her. So I think a lot of people have followed that trend, and it's made its way into 2021 or 2022. I've been seeing it in 2021. Right now it's 2022. But I'm using the Walk of No Shame palette. Guys, this is very expensive. I'm just warning you, if you want this, it's by Charlotte Tilbury. All the products from Charlotte Tilbury, oh my gosh, I can't talk, are super expensive. But you don't have to get this. You can use something else. I can look for dupes if you want dupes, but honestly, their products are really, really good. There's a reason why they're expensive. But I'm using the lightest color in that to highlight my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and the inner corners of my eyes, the tear duct, and the corners of underneath my eyebrow, the highest point of, or underneath my eyebrow. I'm so sorry. I am so bad at explaining all this. But I'm trying to explain it the best I can. So that's what I did. I highlighted all the areas that I wanted to highlight. I highlighted my Cupid's bow. Everything's good. Okay, now I'm taking the Hot Lips by Charlotte Tilbury. Again, you don't have to buy this actual lipstick. You can find a berry lip color like this somewhere else. There's so many other products that you can use, and I will make a tutorial with products that are more affordable. I just really like this color from Charlotte Tilbury. It's very important that with lipstick, I don't really use lip liner, but if you want to, you can. I just don't use it. But it's very important to use the pointy areas of the lipstick to define underneath your Cupid's bow. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so bad at this. But if you enjoyed, click subscribe. See you in the next one.